In verse 19, here's a really challenging question for us to think about. He says, after a little while, the world will no longer see me, but you will see me. Because I live, you will live also. Here's the question, friends. Does your theology embrace a Jesus that is alive? And if you've been in the church a long time, you're probably quick to say, of course. I want to ask you again, does your personal lived out theology involve a Jesus that is alive? I want to ask you, are you living as though Jesus is alive? Your answer to question number 2 reveals your true answer to question number 1. And your true answer to number 1 will determine your eternal state. And so I ask you, when Jesus said, because I live, you also will live, are you living as though Jesus is alive? Does your day begin with a conversation? What are we going to do today, Lord? Does your life pattern include, what do you have for me, Lord? If he were alive in your heart, those are questions that would permeate your home and your heart. And I want to ask you to pray, Lord, help me to live in light of the fact that you are alive. Help me to live in light of the fact that you are alive. And I just ask you, if Jesus were shadowing you this week, how much would your life be different? And I just want to encourage you, if that story would look different, make the changes now, because he is alive. He is alive, and he is in us. 2 Peter 1:3, you have received everything you need for life and godliness. He is alive that we may live, in large part to reach those that are dying. He is alive that we may live, in large part to reach those that are dying. That's exactly what he did. That's what he calls us to do. That's the people that we are to be.